All right, time for another quick movie review. This one's on The Duke, coming to theaters right now. Limited release. I know, for instance, it's select AMCs in Middle Tennessee, but that's just in my area. Starring Jim Broadbent and Helen Mirren. It's about 1961 in England and the push for making TV licenses free for those that are elderly. And it may not sound like the right kind of plot, because it's way more than that. It's also a kind of a heist film. Not really, but it's definitely a dramedy of sorts. But Jim Broadbent, absolutely charming in this film. It is completely witty. He is perfectly made for this role. His connection with Helen Mirren in this film is fantastic too. They have great chemistry on screen. She is really sharp on the tongue in it as well too. And it's a story with the message as well too, because the character that Jim Broadbent plays, Kempton Bunton, is a good man, wanting to do good for the world and just pushing to make TV licenses free for those that are elderly. That didn't even happen until after the year 2000 for those over 75 in Great Britain, which we don't really hear about. You need a TV license here in America to get the BBC or anything like that. And then also wanting to basically steal a painting, but not steal it, borrow it, and take ransom for it to use that money to pay for those TV licenses and to do good for the community. Also as a character, this is all based on a true story as well. A character that stands up against racism in the workplace, a character that just means to do well. So overall, I did enjoy this film. I think it's one of those things, if you're looking for a good British dramedy, you can feel that in there. It's by the same director as Notting Hill, so you feel some of these elements in there too. The comedy is dry. It's very British in a sense, and I enjoyed it. It's one of those things I don't like giving ratings, but I'd give it a 7. It's one it's fun to watch. It doesn't have to be necessarily in a theater, but given the chemistry between those two actors and just the storyline behind it, and had plenty of funny moments. Again, Jim Broadbent built for this character. There's one scene, or a couple scenes, just in a courthouse where he is absolutely captivating in the writing for it, in his delivery of it as well too. So, recommend the film. It's called The Duke. It originally premiered at the Venice Film Festival in 2020, but finally now, obviously pandemic setting in there too, movie theater release, limited. So check your movie theater listings for that if it's something you're interested in. And yeah, you want to see Jim Broadbent and Helen Mirren. They're great together on screen. I definitely would recommend watching it.